week 1 has finally begun, and these are my predictions for the rest of the season and my predictions for week 1. So as many of you guys know, Thursday was the first game with the Eagles and the Cowboys. The Eagles ended up winning that game. Pretty expected. They were not good on the defensive side for the first half. The second half, it was mostly just defense, but it was a weird game. Yesterday, the Chargers played the Chiefs. The Chargers ended up winning barely. Eh, yeah, I mean it was barely. The Chiefs were like putting up pressure at the end of the game, and then the next game it's Pittsburgh against the Jets. Yeah, this is an interesting game. The return of what, A-Rod? I think Rodgers is playing at the Steelers now. I could be wrong, but it's gonna be A-Rod and the Jets. The Jets are not winning, bro. They're not winning. All right, Miami Colts. Um, the Colts are just they look lost, bro. I mean, I think they're starting. I don't even know who their quarterback is right now. um, yeah, I don't think it's Richardson starting. Um, so I'm gonna give it to the Dolphins. Bengals, Cleveland. This is the easiest choice. I mean, if you're saying Cleveland, then you're gonna be wrong 100%. The Patriots and the Raiders. You got Geno Smith at quarterback versus Drake May. They just got Stephon Diggs for the Patriots. Um, yeah, this is kind of tough. I mean, Pete Carroll's back for the Raiders as the head coach. And then I think Mike Vrabel, I think it's the head coach for the Patriots. Ah, man, this is a tough game. I mean, I would say the Raiders. I'm leaning more on the Raiders. Um, Jeez, that's a lackluster game, bro. uh, yeah, I'm gonna give. You know what? I'm gonna give it to the Raiders. It could go either way. I could see it going either way, but I'm gonna give it to the Raiders. The Broncos. Don't even need to think this one, bro. They're still rebuilding. Tennessee Titans are still rebuilding. The Denver defense is in itself strong enough to like win a game for sure. The Bills Raven. This is gonna be a really good game. Oh man, another tough game. This is gonna be tough, but I'm gonna give it to Josh Allen and the Buffalo Bills. All right. The next game is the trash Carolina Panthers. No, I'm kidding. They're not that bad. I just don't like them. And the other trash Florida team, the Jacksonville Jaguars. Again, you know what? Hold up. Hear me out. Hear me out. You know what? Give me Bryce Young, bro. Give me Bryce Young. For real, give me Bryce Young. They just got a new wide receiver, and honestly, I could see them winning, bro. Low key. I mean, it's like more of an upset pick, but honestly, I'll take Carolina. It's just Jacksonville is like they're just not good, but they're not bad. It's weird because I mean Trevor Lawrence, I mean, isn't the worst quarterback, but he just really doesn't do much. So yeah, and then they got the new head coach, um, the ex Tampa Bay Buccaneer offensive coordinator, but it is what it is, bro. Wish him luck. All right, the Texans and the Rams. Okay. Hmm. Okay, so I know Cooper Cup is gone. They still got Puka Nakua and a bunch of younger studs for wide receiver, and then you got CJ Stroud, which didn't have a good year last year compared to his rookie year. Honestly, um, hold on, let me search up their. I think their wide receiver one is still out. Um, yeah, Tank Dell is still out. Okay, so Tank Dell is still out. They got Nico Collins and Christian Kirk as 1 and 2. I mean, it just not much. The Rams lost a lot of people as well, but I think Puka Nakua is far better than those two wide receivers I just named. And they just got Devontae Adams as well, Tutu Atwell. I just think there's a little bit more. And Kyrene Williams, that's pretty stud. The Texans have Nick Chubb, which is kind of washed. Honestly, give me the Rams on this. Give me the Rams. All right, the Saints. We don't even need to think about this one. We're just gonna put the Cardinals and move on. The Saints are not winning this game. Oof, my Tampa Bay versus the ugly Falcons. Okay, so I know we're missing four players. We're gonna be missing. All right, we're missing Godwin. We're missing Tristan Wirfs, and I think Christian Isian. I think he's out as well. Let me double make sure on that. Mm-mm-mm. Yeah, so Wirfs is out. Godwin is out. Vita Vale was questionable, but I think he's gonna play. We're gonna be missing Benjamin Morrison and Christian Isian. It's not the worst loss, but it's still gonna make a difference. But I'm gonna go with my gut and say we still got more talent than the Falcons. So give me my Bucks. All right, Washington and Giants. What they got? Russell Wilson. He's gonna throw a bunch of picks. Probably watch. So give me Washington. The Niners and the Seahawks. Wow. Okay, so they got their new quarterback as well, and Geno Smith is not there anymore. So they got who was it? They had a new quarterback. Yeah, that's what it was. Sam Darnold. Honestly, the Niners defense is kind of not good though, and I don't even think Christian McCaffrey's playing. Yeah, give me Seattle. I'm pretty sure CMC was questionable for that game. I don't know if he's playing or not, but yeah. All right, this is another fun game. The Packers. I'm pretty sure Michael Parson is playing. He was marked questionable, but I think today he was expected to play at least. And then the Detroit Lions, which are pretty healthy, at full, with a good defense and a good offense. So give me Detroit. The Vikings. Oh, I do want to see this game. They got that new quarterback. And then the Bears got Caleb Williams. I mean, this one could go either way. I mean, they got Jettas, and then JJ McCarthy's gonna be quarterback. Bunch of talent, young talent for Minnesota, and then you got Caleb Williams that had an okay year. Adam Thielen is also back for the Vikings. Oof, and then Aaron Jones has the running back. TJ Hawkinson, always reliable. Okay, and then let me look at the Bears real quick. And then the Bears, of course, have Caleb Williams, DeAndre Swift, which I think he is playing, yeah. DJ Moore, Romadunze, Burden. Overall, more younger. So, and the defense is decent, but it's not that good. Honestly, give me Minnesota here. So, these are my week one, which would be Miami in one, tied with the Bills with one. The Bengals winning, the Steelers winning, the of course the Browns not winning, and honestly, this one could go either way. Of course, the Ravens, it could go either way. I just feel like it's a home game for the Bills, and then I mean it's Josh Allen, bro. Josh Allen is he's insane. Yeah, that's a tough one, but I'm gonna give it to the Bills. The Chargers winning, the Denver winning, and then the Raiders winning. The Chiefs lost already, so it's not even a pick. The Titans. Oh wow, I had this whole division losing. I mean, am I really wrong though? The only game that could go either way is the Rams and Texans. I have the upset against Jacksonville. I'm gonna be honest. Um, the Colts are lost, and I don't know how their quarterback situation is. I'm actually curious. They have Daniel Jones. They made him the starter. And then Michael Pittman, which is a little old now. Jonathan Taylor, Josh Down. I mean, compared if Tua could stay healthy, Miami's winning that game 100%. If Tua could stay healthy and not die on the field again. All right, the Bucks winning, and then Carolina. I have them for the upset. I'm gonna be honest. I do have them for the upset. Falcons losing. The Saints, of course, are not gonna win. They're gonna be the worst team in the division. Watch. Washington winning. The Eagles won already. The Giants are. I just don't think they're gonna beat Washington. They have a tough game. The Dallas, of course, lost. I have Seattle against the Niners, which honestly I could see that. The Cardinals winning. Yeah, because they play an easy team. The Rams winning, and then last place for the Niners. Detroit up, the Vikings up, and then the Bears and Packers losing their first game. A bunch of division games here. Most of them are division games. All right, and now on to the conference division. What I think is gonna happen. All right, so in the AFC South, we have the Texans, Colts, Jaguars, and the Titans. Alrighty. Okay. Okay. So first of all, the one I feel the most confident in that's gonna win their division is probably Houston. Okay, so that's who I think is gonna win that division. Okay, and then now the Colts, Jaguars, and Titans. Oof, this division is low key not that good on me. All right, in one hand you got Daniel Jones, and then Trevor Lawrence with the new head coach, and then Cam Ward and the Titans. Okay. Um, the Jaguars. I mean, who else do they really have? Oh, they got Travis Hunter now. They do have Travis Hunter. They got a pretty good wide receiver in Brian Thomas, decent tight end and Brenton Strange. A younger team, I guess you could say. Okay, and then the Colts, of course, have Daniel Jones starting. More wide receiver talent, in my opinion, with Josh Downs, Michael Pittman. But I just don't think Daniel Jones is good enough. I'm gonna be honest. I don't think. I don't know, man. I just don't think he's good enough. But give me Jacksonville. Give me Jacksonville for two, and then for three, I would take maybe the Colts. Cameron Ward. Um, I mean, he looked okay during preseason. They got Tyler Lockett, um, the wide receiver now. Yeah, they do. Calvin Ridley and Tony Pollard. Honestly, give me the Titans. Loki, I like the Titans there. At three, I think I Loki like the Titans there. And then four would of course be the beautiful Colts. Okay. Oh shoot. I don't think I spelled that right. There you go. Alrighty. Alright, so now the AFC East. Okay, so you got the Bills, Dolphins, Patriots, and Jets. Off rip, bro. Off rip. They won the division the last couple years, and I don't think anything's gonna change this year. Give me the Buffalo Bills. For two, okay, so now you got if Tua can stay healthy, they could get two. That's only if he could stay healthy, though. If he can't stay healthy, I just don't see them being good again. The Patriots with Drake May, they got Stephon Diggs in the offseason. A little bit more talent for him. And then you got the Jets with the Jets look like the worst team in the division currently. And in my opinion, it's the Dolphins or Patriots for two. But I would prefer Miami here. I feel more confident having Miami in two. And then of course we're gonna put the Patriots here. England. Yep. And then three would be New York Jets. Yep. Now the AFC West, where you have the Chargers, Broncos, Raiders, and Chiefs. Honestly, completely honest with y'all. Justin Herbert looked great yesterday, bro. He looked great yesterday. Justin Herbert, he had Lad McConkey as his wide receiver one, and then I think they got Najee Harris now. Yeah, they do. They got Najee Harris. Amarian Hampton as well. He was I think he's a rookie running back I saw yesterday. Quinton Johnson. He had a good game yesterday. And then they got back Keenan Allen. This is a tougher division. I'm gonna be honest. And then you got the Broncos that, of course, have Bo Nix, Sutton. They got Trey Greenlaw during the offseason, Marvin Mims, 13. Bunch of talent as well. This is a tougher division. Wow, this could go either way. But yo, for the first time, I'm gonna give you a shocker for this division. I'm gonna be honest. Okay, so, oof, give me Loki, Loki. Give me the Chargers winning the division. Yep. Give me Los Angeles. Uh, give me the Chargers, and then for two, give me Denver. Give me the Denver Broncos, and then three, give me Kansas. I low key don't think the Chiefs are winning their division this year. They just don't. I just don't see it happening. I'm gonna be honest. Their defense looked pretty good. Their offense was struggling, and if they're going against tough defenses, man, I just don't see them winning much games. And also, one of their players got hurt yesterday. I don't know if it's like a bad injury, but I don't know what his current. Yeah, okay, so 16 hours ago, Xavier Worthy shoulder injury. I think Travis Kelsey was the one that hurt him. He hurt his own teammate. I remember right. So, very unfortunate, but I don't know. They're still waiting for a response on that. I don't know. I don't see them having much talent. I don't see them having much. And then for last place, give me the Raiders. Again, this is like the more airball division in my opinion because it could just go either way. Could truly go either way. All right, the AFC North. Give me oof. How many people are gonna be upset when I pick this? Low key. Why do I feel like the Bengals are gonna have a better year? They didn't have a good year last year. We know that. But the Ravens also don't look unstoppable, if that makes sense. I feel like it's gonna be close, but give me a bounce back year by Cincinnati. Low key, give me a bounce back year by Cincinnati. And then, of course, give me the Baltimore Ravens. And then for third, I would take, of course, the Pittsburgh Steelers. And then fourth, of course, would be the trash Browns. I don't even know what they're doing over there, I'll be honest. I think they're starting like Flacco or something. I don't know what they're doing, I'll be honest. They're lost. Okay. NFC now. NFC East. Got the Eagles, Giants, Commanders, Cowboys. The Eagles defense looked horrible, man. That defense was not good. The Cowboys looked decent as well. The defensive line was struggling ever since they lost Michael Parsons. They do look a little affected off that. So I think this is a pretty easy year for Washington to take over. They got a bunch of talent. Jaden Daniels, of course, leading. He had a great year last year. I don't like him, but I'll give him credit. And then for two, I mean, I'd say Philly, right? I mean, it's only right if we say Philly. I really don't think the Giants are in this conversation for as long as they start Russell Wilson. I know Jackson Dart looked pretty good in the offseason or the preseason. I actually liked him and preferred him if he played. Um, so give me for two. I'll take Philly. Yeah. Um, that's what I feel more comfortable with for two, and then for three, of course, would be Dallas Cowboys. And right? Yeah, I feel Dallas there, and then New York Giants being last. I just don't feel like they got their stuff situated still. So, yeah. And then the NFC South, the best division. No, I'm kidding. Um, without thinking, the Bucks are winning, bro. Come on. For two, honestly, just give me Atlanta. Atlanta's not a bad team. I just, they're not gonna win. They're not gonna win. Third, give me actually, give me Carolina. Give me Carolina. Give me Carolina, and of course, the last place, the sorry New Orleans. Okay, NFC North. All right, you got the Bears, Lions, Packers, Vikings. Another tough division, but give me for number one. Just so much talent on Detroit, man. Detroit has just so much talent. Um, yeah, I mean, if Jared Goff could be even better than what he was last year, I think they have a chance. Oh shoot! Detroit Lions. Okay. So yeah, for the North, first place, give me Detroit, and then for second place, I mean, is Michael Parsons really gonna make a difference in Green Bay? They do got Matthew Golden too. They got a new wide receiver in the house. Josh Jacobs has always been pretty consistent. Jaden Reed, Romeo Dobbs, Tucker Craft, a bunch of decent players, I'd say. And then, you got Jay Jettas, JJ McCarthy, Adam Thielen, oh, TJ Hawkinson from Minnesota. And then I know the Bears are most likely going to be last, I would say. I just don't see them as much of a threat as the other team. For two, it could go either way from Minnesota and the Packers. Honestly, honestly, if JJ McCarthy could be good, it's a long shot. I mean, I would like to go Minnesota here, but I mean, uh, he's a rookie, so I mean, I haven't seen much from him yet, right? I don't know, cause I don't even think he played much, but I'm pretty sure he's starting. Yeah, JJ McCarthy is starting. I don't know, he's coming off an injury. I'll take the safer choice and take Green Bay, just because I know what I'm getting with Green Bay. I really don't know what I'm getting with Minnesota with the new quarterback, of course. I would take either team there for sure. I would take either team. I'm just going with the safer bet. And then Chicago, I just don't see Chicago being super unstoppable. All right, NFC West for the last division. Another division that just could go either way, man. The Niners, if they could stay healthy, maybe they have a better year. The Seahawks, new quarterback Sam Darnold, Cooper Cup. I mean, they're okay. The Cardinals as well. I mean, okay teams. The Rams. I just give me LA, man. Oh, but I mean, they did lose. They got Puka and Devonte Adams. Devonte Adams now, I think, is pretty close to what Cooper Cup was when he was his last couple years in Los Angeles to fill that same spot. And Kyron Williams is always pretty good. Matthew Stafford was battling an injury, but I think he's good now. The Seahawks, maybe they could be better without Geno Smith and Sam Darnold taking over. But I think the Rams take this again. I'm gonna be honest. The Rams take it again. For two, don't like not giving any credit to the Cardinals. I feel like the Cardinals could be pretty good as well. Again, if Kyler Murray could actually perform well. You know what? Give me, yeah, just give me Seattle for two. And then for three, the tougher. I don't like putting Arizona this low, but and then of course San Francisco. Again, the 49ers have just been decent. I mean, I guess. All right, conference champions. Okay, let me start with the NFC. If the Buccaneers could stay healthy, give me the Buccaneers. If they could stay healthy, I feel like there's just so much talent with Emeka. The wide receiver core is just crazy. With Godwin comes back, and then you got Emeka, and then you got Mike Evans, and then some other studs behind him as well. If Jalen McMillan could come back from his injury, that's another guy. And then defensively, you got Vita Vea. We just re-signed a bunch of defensive players. First and worst, if he could stay healthy this season. If we could fix up the issues we had with defense from last year, we're contenders for sure. Man, you know what? Just give me my own team, bro. Give me Tampa Bay. I'm pretty invested in them this year. I'm gonna be honest. And then the AFC, low key. Hear me out. Hear me out. Hear me out. A Buffalo Buccaneers Super Bowl, right? And then of course the Buffalo Bills. They always choke in the Super Bowl. Man, you know what? We're going for the three-peat, bro. Not the three-peat, but the third Super Bowl champion of our existence. Give me the Buccaneers, man. Give me the Bucks to win the Super Bowl. Um, it's a little biased, I guess you could say, but I could see it happening, man. Why not us, right? Why not us? And well, that concludes my 2025 season predictions. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. And yeah, if you are going to be watching any games this weekend, good luck to your team. Hope you guys win, unless you're a Falcons fan, of course. And yeah, go Bucks. And yeah, y'all take it easy.